The moment of truth is here again. We are still on the matter of helicopter that killed our giants, the giants of Africa. Some people asked me, do you know the identity of the pilots? And I'm like, no. And we've been searching to know the identity of the pilots, to know their qualifications, their ranks in the aviation industry, their experience and everything. Because everything don't look real to me and to many people. And the behaviors of people, the people that is around there, Wigwe. I told you I don't know him. I've never heard of his name or anything. I didn't even know that Nigeria banking sector is this cruel and rotten and all that, because I left Nigeria in 1989. So Nigeria was not as bad as this when I left. I didn't really know a lot of things. Only the church setting that I started seeing all their evils, and it takes me a while to even digest it. I believe that someone can be on the pulpit and be doing evil. I cannot contemplate it. You remember the video I did about that I tagged title assassinations or something like that? I can't remember. There's this man that my insider forwarded me his write-up. He's also a big person in Redeem, very close to Wigwe and IG. Remember, he was the one that even told us about the 50 million that he processed for Wigwe, that the Wigwe's father helped process for Wigwe to start Access Bank. Let me remind you of some of the things the man wrote. And some of you were saying he was talking with bitterness and everything. Yes, Wigwe offended him, but he didn't wish him bad. But he told us what he knew about Wigwe. From what this man said, and with the information I just got in about the pilots, we are getting there. Because the question I'm asking now, because I live in the UK, and UK, America, you know how precious lives are to them. My question now is, the way they are handling this thing is very suspicious. And CNN underreported it. BBC underreported it. And I'm like, what's going on? Even our media in Nigeria, what I'm saying here, our media in Nigeria cannot say it. They cannot go to the root of what I'm saying. They're not born there. So I'm like, what's going on? There's something fishing. And let me remind us briefly about what his friend wrote, Wigwe's friend. He said, I believe his time was up. He had helped a lot of people to get to where he was today. And who knows what prayers they were praying against him. So, for someone who has reached that level in such a medium short time, he should have been more sensitive, but he was not. He became too ambitious, arrogant, and forgot to smell the rose. I'm going somewhere. At that level, you don't travel with very senior members of your decision tree, making family in one plane. A car can be maneuvered, but anything flying in the air cannot. California and Nevada, I hear, have a serious turbulence issue. What more flying? A chopper at night, considering the recent air accident within that area. He had a great mind, can do spirits, and believed that everything was possible once Albert put his mind to it. He was also a wonderful ideas man. The banking industry will miss Albert Wigwe. I will also miss him, as he was my friend and brother. Despite his faults, and most times, he can do anything. So I'm like, this guy was set up. Don't go. I want you to listen to what I'm saying. So the man goes on to say, but that's how these very rich men are. You don't get very rich by being a nice guy. Are you joining the dots together? You trample on people, you walk on them. Most nice guys are not very rich. Then you say rest in peace or blah, blah, blah. The world of banking, we really miss him. So from the informations, from the informations I gathered, the pilots were very young. I got their names. The first one, his name was Benjamin Pettingill. He was only 25 years old. The second one was Blake Ensign, only 22 years old. Those two boys were used because the airline, this Obic Air that provided the helicopter that fly our giants is not a reputable air chopper something. It's not. If Albert had done this information, booked this thing himself, he will have known. And this is supposed to be the work of his PA and people that manage him. So, a big person like this, we have a good travel airline that will be doing all these things on their behalf. Check everything and make sure that everything is in good order. So what is happening now, what we were suspecting is actually what has happened. You know, we find out that Obic Air did not even give any condolence on their website, either to Wigwe family and to the other man's family, even to their own pilots. No condolence at all. Nothing was written about them. Not only that, it not even on their website or on their Instagram. Nothing. They just pretend everybody just silence. Our people that want to talk to them, they didn't make themselves available for questioning. That's suspicious. Number 3 thing that I can see from what is going on now. There was no review. When you are traveling, when a big person is traveling like this, the airline you are using, you have to go and check the review of how they are doing and everything, their information and everything. Whoever that arranged this helicopter, this chopper, for him didn't do any of that. And that's questionable. And it's suspicious as well. Number 3 things. One of the senior aviation's people, they don't want us to reveal their identity or mention their names. They want to remain anonymous. They wrote, if I were in charge, I certainly would have said no, thank you. Remarked aviation safety consultant. and retired Marine Corps Colonel Pete Field, emphasizing the potential risk associated with such weather condition. They know these guys that were going to use this chopper. And they even advised this company, this killer air company, to even prevent, because they had several accidents, several crashed in 2023 alone. And I think they say it's over 100 or something. That's why I'm suspecting this thing, that Wigwe was actually going to meet some people. And they put him in a frame, like in a time frame that he has to travel that night, no matter what. Even if he cannot even find a flight, they have to go through this killer shopper company. I think they arranged it for him, the people he was going to meet before the march. Because that night, the quiet on march was not until Sunday. That's what his friend was saying, that there was no need for him to travel that night. It was kind of luring someone. They pay everything and they assure him that don't worry, everything is okay. But no, it wasn't okay. So this company, they even advised them to install some kind of mechanism that can prevent crash, because they've been crashing every now and then. But they did not. And as we speak, this company is still in operation. I've never seen anything like that. I've been living in this country for decades. If something like this happened, that aviation, that company will be put on hold until every investigation is completed. But now they allow them to continue trading and putting people's lives at risk. My people, let's judge this matter. And on top of that, the attitude of RCCG members, the comment of some people raised a lot of questions. I'll be posting some questions and I'll try to read some. I don't want this video to be long because I really want you to get what I am saying here. And let's learn from it. This is a word of dog eat dog. And I don't want you to be too desperate or too anxious. Desperations can do spirits, anxiousness. That's what they use to lure Wigwe to that unfortunate travel, because there was no need at all. The match was not until Sunday. His friend kept saying it. There was no need. Thank you, my people, for listening. It's already 30 minutes. I won't be able to read any comments. So next time, the next video, I'll be reading the comments. Bye for now. Please read the one I've already posted yourself.